this is Commodore Urban here once again, and my last video I posted, I actually kind of showed you a few things I was working on my 350 scale model Titanic by Minicraft, and I kind of want to go a little bit more detail with it instead of griping about, not many different motion liner models being out and about anymore. So I'm going to do this just as a kind of an updated video for you for the Titanic. The last time I've showed you some of this stuff already, but I'm going to show you again. But I've got basically, a lot of the boat deck done, as you can see here. There's the big hole there for the lounge. Let's see, I've got the boat deck done, basically about finished there. I got basically the entire A deck done, besides the walls and stuff aren't up yet. And I got, trimmed the end of it up there. I've got that. And I've got the B deck done area. I've got B deck done in the C deck areas, which are the well decks, as you can see here. And there's that there. You can see it better like that. And then that's the aft well deck there. One thing I have to do is still add the cranes and stuff in those areas. And I actually got the cranes painted too. I'll show you a couple of them. So there's one crane here. I got it painted and detailed here. And this is one of the cranes for the well deck areas. You can see the lower well deck brown that's on it. And there's a couple of those that have that on there. And I've got the funnels basically done. I still got to heat the plastic pieces for the ladders and stuff and mold them, shape them to fit the ship's funnels and stuff and paint them either than that. I've got the funnels basically finished. I got them installed. I've got these installed on the forward piece of the ship, and I still got to finish painting all the window frames and stuff and trimming all the get the details and the trimming of the piece done and get the railing put on. And this is the third funnel, which I've got it basically done. I just got to put the railing on the piece and the ladder on the funnel and wire it up and put the cap and stuff in it. And the fourth funnel here, I got it basically done. I just got to put the railing stuff on the piece and put the the little grab rail on the funnel and stuff, and do the other little details and trimming it up. And I've got the roof of the first class lounge done. The only thing I got to do is install it when I do and put the railing that goes around the top of it. That's the only thing I got to do on that. I got the forecastle deck finished, basically finished. The only thing I got to do is install it and put the railing that goes around it, and it'll be completely done. And put all the, attach all the strings and stuff that go on the piece so I can do the rigging and wiring later. And I got the poop deck done, basically done. I just got to install a couple of other pieces, such as the docking bridge and the vent and the steering engine vent tops and stuff that go on there, and the rear jack staff. But it's basically done, and I got to put the wiring and threading on there too, install it on the hull and put the railing and stuff in. It's done, and the railing. And I've got the hull. I got the starboard side of the hull porthole. I took some yellow paint with a tool of mine, and I just dabbed each porthole in with yellow paint, except for the upper portion. I filled in with black paint to kind of give a better, bring it out a little bit better. But I've noticed though, the decals for this kit, they're kind of crummy, and they've started chipping off and stuff, so I'm going to have to mix up some paint to make that color the same color as these decals. I'm going to have to fill in the little chips and stuff that broke off and stuff. And once I do that, I'll take some of my liquid clear coat stuff. I'm going to go over the entire the decal and stuff. The decal, the sheer stripe decal, and the decal on the stern of the ship, the numbers on the bow, and the name of the ship, and then it should hopefully maybe blend it in with the paint. And I still have to paint the port side of the ship still. I've got some of it done. I've just been so lazy to do it. I need to do it, but I'll get it done here eventually, and then it'll be done. Other things I have done, I have this piece done. I have the starboard side, upper structure piece done. I just got to glue it on when I'm done. And I got a few other things I got to do here and there. I've got all the staircases painted, and I got them detailed. I got to put them together and put them on. I've got the cranes painted and detailed. I just got to put the string on and rig them. And you know, I don't have a lot to do left. I mean, I got to paint the little grab rails on the promenade deck pieces here. I already went ahead and painted the windows and stuff, but I still got to paint the little railing that goes along the entire piece. I still got to do that. And once I do that for both the port and starboard side, and you know, clean everything up, I'll be able to glue these pieces onto the A deck and stuff and get it all completely assembled. I got the front of the ship painted, but I got to touch it up though. See, I got it all detailed and touched up. I got to touch up the struts between the windows. The fronts are with white paint because the insides of the windows were brown. They were brown framed on the inside. As you can see, I've got the railing and stuff done on the top here and top there, and I've also got the railing or the window frame done here. And if you see it, I got a little gold oval there, and that's I painted that on there to replicate the builder's plate that would have been there in place on the actual Titanic, and her sister, the Olympic. They had builder's plates right there in that position, so that's why I did that. I replicated that. You know, I've got the lifeboats painted. I got to do the tops of the canvas tops, and I got to put the gunwale top here, the brown gunwale tops. Once I do that, I'll detail them, get them all rigged up. I'll put them on the boat deck, and I'll put the decals on there for the numbers and stuff, and that'll be done. I've got all kinds of different things done here though, but like I said, there's still a few things done. The model is about 65–70% depending on which way you want to slice it. And my model came with both the plastic set and the brass etch set railing. I'm going to use the brass set because it looks more prototypical, more correct for the size and scale model. So I'm going to do that. So, you know, all in all, you know, the project's been pretty good. I mean, it's coming along nicely, and it's going to be really nice once it's finished. And when I do get it finished, I'll make a video and I'll show you guys the finished product. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, hit the like button, leave some comments down below, and if you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button. You know, there's always going to be something interesting to watch on here anyways. So until next time, this is Commodore Urban here saying have fair skies and clear seas, and just enjoy yourselves.